Hey, Captain Logos here, preacher at large, teaching the word and inspiring, 3 minutes at a time. Hey, yesterday we talked about James, and today we're in James, verse 21, and it starts out with therefore. Now, whenever you're reading in the Bible and you see the word therefore, you immediately have to look back at what you just read. Well, what was just before this therefore was what we talked about yesterday. Quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Because man's wrath does not lead to God's righteousness. So, verse 21, therefore, lay aside all filthiness and wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which can save your soul. So after you've been quick to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath, then, once you've done that, and you've followed God's righteousness, then you lay aside filthiness and wickedness so that you can receive with meekness. Now, meekness, go back to yesterday's, right? Slow to speak, right? Slow to wrath. Well, we got to receive it with meekness. So he tells us up front, look, you got to be meek. And he tells us how to do that. Being quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to wrath. And the reason for that is so that the implanted word, which can save your soul. Now look, I've been doing some work on a farm lately. And the implanted word, you know, we plant things on the farm, right? We put it in the soil, we prep the soil, we till the soil, we put additives to the soil, we get it right. You put seed in the ground, and then it grows and takes root. If there's enough water, if there's enough soil, if there's enough goodness. So he's talking about the implanted word, not just the word, the implanted word. The word that takes root in your heart. And the only way it can take root in your heart is through meekness. And once it takes root in your heart, that leads to the saving of your soul, the implanted word. So now, put your face in the Bible.